I can get this on one video, all of it. I'm all out of my sweet treats, so I'm going to make, it's like a chocolate crunch candy. If you've ever had the Nestle's chocolate crunch, that's kind of what it tastes like. It's pretty dang close. So I'm going to tell you the ingredients right now. I'm using 8 ounces of coconut oil. That needs to be liquefied. 4 ounces of hemp hearts. These are the hemp hearts I use. 4 ounces of almond flour. You can use blanched or not blanched. 3 ounces of peanut butter. It's just 100% peanuts. That's what I use. And 2.5 ounces of cocoa powder and 2.5 ounces of sweetener. And this time I'm going to use the monk fruit sweetener. So I'm going to mix all the wet ingredients, which would be the coconut oil and the peanut butter together, and then I'll do the dry ingredients. So I'll turn you back on in a second. So now what I do, I just have my measuring cup. It's got a little crack in it, so I make sure to keep it in a bowl. But I combine my peanut butter and my coconut oil, so it kind of blends together, and you're not trying to incorporate, chunks of peanut butter into your chocolate. So then I get that all incorporated. I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm going to add to that 1/3 cup of my sweetener. So you can use erythritol, stevia, the sweetener of your choice. So then I just add 1/3 of this. And I'm just going to stir it. Kind of helps the granules melt a little bit. This is the easiest candy. I pretty much only make easy stuff, but I wanted, before I add my almond flour, I want to incorporate all of this so it kind of melts in nicely. Okay, then I'm going to add, let me see, 2.5 ounces, 1/3 cup of cocoa. Add that to that. I'm one of those, I don't like to make a ton of dishes when I'm cooking. So I'm going to incorporate that. You know what? Maybe I'll show you what I'm going to do. I have got my little zippy do. And because if anybody's worked with powdered cocoa, it doesn't mix very well. And so I just put this in. I don't turn it on until I put it in. And then I just mix it. So that helps to incorporate the chocolate. These little things are so handy. I'll tell you what. I have a big, stick blender. It's out in my horse trailer somewhere. Okay, so that's blended. Then I just rinse it off. Set that right there. And now we're going to do the hemp hearts. And that's 4 ounces, which is about 1/2 cup. Where's my 1/2 cup? I'll use my full cup. And this is what gives us the crunchy. I love hemp hearts. Okay, so I have a half a cup of hemp hearts. I'll put that in there. And I'll mix that up. Really good. And then my half a cup of almond flour. So you can do this without making a mess. Okay, so now I'm going to add my almond flour. Ooh, who's out there? And stir that all in. Now, I'm going to do my little mixer deal again. Oh, it smells so good. It's not for you. You don't get any of this. Okay. So set that right there. I'm going to turn you off for a minute so I can put some of this stuff away. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is take my coconut oil. I've got 2 of my little Pyrex dishes. You can do a bigger pan if you like. Spray that down. Give it a little mix so that you try to pour it with the equal amount of ingredients. So I stir as I pour. I smell the peanut butter. Okay, now I'll put this in the fridge. Can you see it? Right there. I'll put this in the fridge for about 30 minutes and then I'll check it and maybe give it a little stir. So I'll bring you back in 30 minutes. Okay, so here it is. You can kind of see the bottom where all the stuff is at.
She watches Netflix and YouTube.
I'm going to cut it. Oh my gosh.
See, our ABC is channel 6 over here.
I'm doing this and I've got Jeannie on live over here, but I had to pull this out of the refrigerator.
Yeah, see, Renee, Michael can help you out on the drones. He knows a lot about drones.
It's kind of hard getting it out, but here's a little piece, and you can see the hemp hearts at the bottom.
There's a person in here, but there's 3 or 4 people talking. Are you still on my last view? So I don't think that's right.
Tastes like a Nestle Crunch. Alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna cut this all up. Well, I'm gonna go finish watching Jeannie, and I'll cut this up. I will yak at you later. Adios.
Is it?